How long into your career, to your law enforcement career, in Tijuana did it take for it to become real? Where
I
where
mean,
you were like, "This isn't a fucking
as
game."
soon as I got out, probably the second day on the job, uh, we we were uh, we were kind of spread out uh, in in Baja State, and I got to see immediately the no fucks given by the cartels.
Mhm.
So I remember me and probably 8 other guys moving through downtown Tijuana in full kit, driving around in some marked vehicles, and getting the order to stop from the lead car that was in front of us. And we parked aside, and everybody ran out of the cars and adopted defensive positions. And a convoy of probably, I'd say probably somewhere around 15 vehicles just passed right next to us. All of them, a few of them armored, all of them with AK-47s. Some of them had federal police uniforms. Some of them had army uniforms. We didn't know who they were. We're getting calls from the 911 service they have down there, from the municipal police that they were municipal cops, but they clearly weren't
Yeah.
municipal cops. So we just got in a Mexican standoff with them. Didn't Nobody shot around, but they just passed by us. We called for support from the local police, and nobody showed up. So
How many
that's
of you guys were there?
probably nine
9?
nine
What's
guys.
that, 2 cars?
That's 2 cars. Yeah.
And they had 15 fucking vehicles.
Yeah. So that's when I realized that there's no winning here. Not like this.
Fuck, man.
There's no winning, not like this. And
Why do you think there were no shots fired?
they didn't feel threatened by us. They didn't have any fear. So they just passed by, and they actually went to a local little restaurant there and adapted positions around it, had dinner, and then went back to their cars and left.
Damn.
No support came on our end. So it's one of those, that's when you realize how fucked you are, and how no support, and how there's just no backing there. This was before the Felipe Calderon administration. Um, Slowly but surely, things changed. We started getting more support, started getting more vehicles, more people coming in. We started working directly with the military and directly with some federal operational police forces. Uh, Eventually, getting fear put into the opponent, the enemy, right? The cartel guys. It took some time. At the start of it, it was just hopeless.
Yeah.
Going through the motions. I think it took about a year into it that a few of my friends were killed. They used to rent out hotels for us to stay in, and we had this buddy system going on. So if you wanted to go outside, you had to have one of a buddy system, right? But you would have to inform that you were going out. They didn't inform. They went to the store, thought it was easy, so they just crossed the street, went to this convenience store, uh, and they got picked up by some cartel guys dressed as federal agents. They had the blue uniforms and everything, with the patches, everything, like down to every detail. And they were taken. They were zip tied and put into a van. They were found 24 hours later. One of them had his ID screwed to his forehead. Uh, we were being hunted.
Yeah.
That's when, like, paranoia.
Less than a year.
That's less than a year. And I came out of there in a generation of 32 people, and a lot of them are gone. But those were the first really close ones to me that I saw just leave in a horrible way. They're all young, Like I'd just been to a party with the girl, and I met the girlfriend of one of them. And it was a thing that I told them, don't marry, don't get girlfriends, because you don't want to leave widows.
Yeah.
For perspective, it's a thing to be ashamed of or to hide if your profession is a cop, or at least it was back then.
Damn.
So because we're not depending on where you were, cops are, despised.